Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I ordered a tarot deck off my wish list that I did on my 31 days of tarot this year. And I was supposed to get it tomorrow, and I got it today off Amazon. So yeah, I'm going to do a walkthrough of it, and it is my long-awaited Mary L. Tarot 2nd edition by Marie White. It is published by Red Feather. It comes in this big box here. Almost get it all. It's a magnetic closure box. It's got some of the cards on the side here. And then there's the box. It's nice. It's got a little thumb hole here for the book. Wow, that's a hefty book. Hefty book. Landscapes of the Abyss, 2nd edition. This book is for my 3 brilliant, talented children, Sophie, Rex, and Freya, the light of my life. Cute. I like the pages on this. Introduction to Tarot. Major and minor together. Get the major and the minor here. Perfect ambiguity. That goes right into the cards. And they are full colored. It's like a page and a half on the card. And then we go into the minors. It's the same way. I'm just seeing if there's any. No, doesn't look like there's any spreads. Wait, there's a reading with tarot, using tarot, a daily reading spread. Oh yeah, relationship spread. Card 2, find person's mind. Or first person's mind. Yes or no spread. Past life spread. Wow. That's interesting. Tetractus spread. I don't know what that word is. There's a lot of spreads in here. Yeah. Interpretation. Conclusion. And then endnotes. And that's it for the book. And then about the author here. So that's interesting. That's a hefty book. Can't wait to get into that. And then we got the little box here. And then we got that on the top of the box. So I'll just move this out of the way. And the cards are wrapped in plastic. Let me see if I can get this off without messing up the gilding. Because it looks like it's got a silver gilding on it. Man, I did it. See, there's silver gilding. Wow, that's bright. These are the bags, and everybody's seen this deck. I'm just late to the party getting it. I was very on the fence because I know this is a 2nd edition. I know some of the cards are changed. I know you can't get the 1st edition anymore. I was like, well, maybe I'm just attracted more to the 1st edition because I would like to have the 1st edition. So that put me on the fence for a long time because I'm like, what if I get this edition and I still don't like it? But it's still been like months and months and months now. It's been calling me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to bite the bullet and buy it. And then if I need to get rid of it, I will. So I was zoomed in a little bit. So here's the full. And I love all these butterflies on here. That's beautiful. And I can already tell it's a deep deck. Cardstock is a little on the flimsy side considering I have a couple of other Red Feather decks and they're really thick cardstock. These are super flimsy. But it does have the gilding on it. It does come off a little bit. Let's see if I can get these two so they won't stick together as much. So anyway, here we go. And we have the Magician. And I have been wanting a deck to dive deep with this year. This is that deck. High Priestess. Empress. The Emperor. Love the Dragonfly. The Hierophant. This is one of them that's changed. And I don't care for this one. I would rather have had the other. And I kind of wish that the 2nd edition they had left the other cards in so you could decide for yourself which ones you wanted. But That's neither here nor there. Now, the Lovers. I love this contrast. Beautiful. And there's a person up here looking down. She looks like a, yeah. The Chariot. Beautiful. Justice. The Hermit. That's gorgeous. Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. Strength. So it looks like the Justice and Strength are reversed in this. It's gorgeous though. The Hanged Man. Wow, it looks like an angel caught up in the yeah, he's got wings. Looks like an angel caught up in the vines. That's cool. And then Death. This is basically the reason I wanted this deck. This Death card is gorgeous. It really makes me feel something, and I think this is one of the reasons, especially now. My grandmother just passed 2 days ago, and then I came across this deck again with this Death card, and it was literally saying, like the deck was saying, now is the time to purchase me, to get in deep with me, to really dive in to death. And I don't know why, this is a beautiful Death card, and it's one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and get this deck. This is the other one, Temperance. I love this card. The colors are gorgeous. Devil. The Tower. That's magnificent as well. I love the coloring in this. The Star. With a hand. The hand's got holes in them. Wow. The Moon. And then we have the Sun. So it's almost like two parts of the whole. Beautiful. Judgment. This Judgment card is beautiful, and I know this is one of the cards that was changed, but I actually prefer this one. Beautiful. The World. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Fire in the belly. Interesting. Ace of Swords. So it's going in order of aces, twos, threes, fours. Ace of Cups. And all the aces have something out of the belly. Interesting. And the Ace of Disc. And then we have the Two of Wands. Beautiful. This Two of Swords is another reason why I wanted this deck. It's beautiful. It's a deep deck. Two of Cups. And the Two of Disc. I love this one as well. It's another reason I wanted this deck. Three of Wands. Three of Swords. Three of Cups. And Three of Disc. Four of Wands. Four of Swords. Four of Cups. That's gorgeous. And the Four of Disc. That's gorgeous as well. Look at that house right on the cliff. Five of Wands. And I feel like this would pair with the, oh my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's two of them, two decks. Five of Swords. Five of Cups. They're intuitive oracle decks. You guys know what I'm talking about. They got red backs and purple backs. Five of Disc. A Six of Wands. Without. Six of Swords. Six of Cups. Six of Disc. We're on to the Seven. Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. That's a card I'm going to have to get used to. 7 of Cups. And 7 of Discs. We have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords. That's beautiful. A very different 8 of Cups. This almost feels like there's a, like 8 of Swords, normally you see a woman standing in like a dry river bed and there's water around, swords around her, she's blindfolded and bound. This one almost gives you the feeling like someone's locking you out intentionally, like you're being blocked intentionally on purpose. So that's interesting, and that's my favorite card in any deck normally. So I'll have to dive deep into that and see what that's all about. 8 of Cups, 8 of Discs. I like this duality here. 9 of Wands. Beautiful. 9 of Swords. I love anything with the lighthouse in it, so that's beautiful. 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Discs. We have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Wow, it's a skeleton. He looks like he's holding a baby. Yeah, he's holding a, like, skeleton's like holding a skeleton baby. Interesting. And the 10 of Discs. We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Swords. Page of Cups. That's beautiful. And the Page of Discs. That's beautiful. The little moccasins here. That's cute. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Oh wow, Knight of Discs. That's beautiful. Queen of Wands. And see, images like this, I know everybody likes diversity, but this deck almost has too much of an abundance of nakedness, and that's something that I have a triggering issue with, and that's one of the reasons I wanted this deck, because it's something that I need to learn to move past and figure out why I have that triggering effect. So, that's interesting. But that's a beautiful queen. I love the kitty cat she's holding. He's cute. Green eyes. And the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Discs. Wow, I love the earthiness of this. Like she's embedded in the tree or the ground. It's beautiful. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Swords. If you hear scratching, that's my dog walking around. King of Cups. And the King of Discs. And that's a little unnerving. But again, it's something that I need to learn to get through in this deck. And that's one of the reasons I bought it. So let's see how it shuffles. Actually shuffles really well considering the gilding. I have in a couple other decks that has this kind of silver gilding, and it actually cuts into my finger. This one doesn't, so that's interesting. I was hoping it wouldn't, just because I knew it was gilded when I got it. So, but yeah, it shuffles pretty dang good. Let's draw a card and see what the book says. What do you have to tell us, deck? What do you have to tell us? Oh wow. I'm going to leap out and do the Ace of Cups. And I opened literally right to it. It says the Ace of Cups is the angel constellation Aquarius. In the winter solstice, the element of water, lunar, with the pure wings of the dove, it is yin, internal, and soft as a river. It flows around rocks where fire might blast through them. The Ace of Cups is like the moon. It is internal looking and cyclical. The emotions often associated with the Suit of Cups have a very real and important reason to exist. They are the messengers of the subconscious, just like angels are a messenger of God. Emotions are only what lie on the surface, though beneath are waters that are very deep. The reservoir of all human knowledge that we have inherited from our ancestors and their ancestors back to the very oldest of all living things on earth. That just gave me chills. Wow. In an unbroken chain, it is very ancient and wise and speaks to us through emotions, dreams, visions, gut feelings, intuition, psychic phenomena. I do not know where the bottom of this water is. Perhaps it has no bottom and connects us all in a collective unconscious. You are the steward of a very ancient bloodline. With free will comes free will of love. When you transcend the biological demands of the subconscious and truly begin to decide how you want to love, openly and without judgment or caution, without expectation of return, with purpose, compassionality, this is the kind of powerful flowing force that is yin and can gently move mountains and shape the earth. Wow. Key words: upright, love, acceptance, new relationship, new love affair, open heart, message from the heart, listen to what it is saying, great capacity for love, compassion, and kindness. And then in reverse, not ready for love, closed heart, and not receptive. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. That's crazy. Very interesting. Yeah, that is the... and I think it's just this deck's way of telling me this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here to teach you, to finally teach you to open your heart and connect with that inner spirituality. And that's crazy. Because that's exactly why I felt like I needed this deck. So that's interesting that that's what came up. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you have this deck, let me know what you think of it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.